You know, it's really interesting because some of the greatest people never made it. I mean, the New York Dolls and Television are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I quit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominating committee because Patti Smith wasn't in and the Stooges weren't in. And the Sex Pistols and the Clash got in. I mean, this is all for rock snobs, and I'm not one of those people, but people forget the real stuff. You know, they just don't remember. It's like I'm a big basketball fan and I watch sports shows all the time. And when I hear these guys on the sports shows arguing about, like, is Michael Jordan better than LeBron James? Or, you know, you can't possibly compare them all to Akeem Olajuwon. And somebody who doesn't know this stuff is thinking, like, who cares about those people from 40 years ago? But the thing is, you have to kind of know how this happens. And sometimes the best people just don't succeed. Bad management, not the same kind of hustle. I mean, who's one of the most successful people we know? Madonna. Is she one of the most talented? I think not. I mean, I think definitely not. So, you know, Tom Verlaine to me was brilliant. Great, great guitar player. Television never made it. In fact, I gave The Edge some of my tapes that I made at CBGB's of television. And maybe I shouldn't have done that, because if you listen to U2's guitar sound and then you listen to television, you might see the influence. But, you know, it's in every art form. People die undiscovered, you know, without any kind of fame or recognition. In New York City, especially in the 70s when AIDS hit, some of the most important artists and photographers were the first ones to go. It really changed the culture. And in music, I just feel that there are a lot of unrecognized great people. Lou Reed didn't sell a lot of records. You know, Lou Reed at his death was considered this great giant of rock and roll, which he was. He was a brilliant, great songwriter, but he didn't sell a lot of records for years. I'm sorry, I'm going on and on. Yes.